Let's now move to Turkey and start off by quoting Margaret Thatcher, who told the House of Commons, "There is no way in which you can buck the market." The person who's currently trying to buck the market is President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. This is from The Guardian. Unfortunately for Turkey, these tactics to fight market forces almost always end in tears, and what appears to be a last-ditch attempt to prop up the currency ahead of crucial local elections this coming weekend may well sow the seeds for another run on the lira. Turkish lira overnight rates, and I used to trade the short end of the markets, basically 0 to 3 years, and invariably your book would be pivoted on short-term money. So I'm very aware, and I got squeezed badly in France, but never like this. Turkish lira overnight rate, 325% early morning. At one point, Zero Hedge tweeted it clocked 1,338%. And he tweeted, "This is absolutely bananas." It is. 13th of August, when Turkey came under a similar attack, it was kind of associated with Pastor Brunson not being released. And then I said Erdogan remains a limit short trading position. He's a Shakespearean figure. He has slayed enemies real and not real. His chest has been puffed up with pride. He even rescued the Emir of Qatar. But now he has met his match, that match being the markets. And I concluded by saying, I hope he still has Madame Lagarde's number on speed dial. Turkey's CDSs, Zero Hedge again, one market Erdogan can't manipulate. Going back to my article of last year, I was talking about the Turkish currency crisis, and I said about Trump, he's an avowed linguistic warfare specialist, and he has embraced coercive sanction and financial warfare. And Venezuela is a good example. Turkey, don't forget, they bought those S-400s from Russia. And they're supposedly a NATO ally, and he was quite dismissive of NATO around that transaction. It wouldn't have been helpful. August 2018, he said this: "Don't get high on your ambitions. You won't be able to make money on the back of this nation. You won't be able to make this nation kneel." And I said in brackets, they've already made a ton of money and you are kneeling. And then he said, even if they got dollars, we got our people, our God. And in the markets, that is called a Hail Mary pass. The currency is moving around, but last time I saw it 560, but it's at risk of a discontinuous downside move. And it reminds me of Mexico in 1994 when I ran an emerging market repo book. And there again, an exponential move downwards in FX reserves at the Central Bank of Mexico suddenly alerted people to how much money the government was spending trying to defend the currency. And basically, when that data was released was when the currency collapsed, because people did the maths and realized they were already running out of cash. If you can't sell the Turkish lira, sell Turkish stocks. Turkish stock market was down almost 7% over the last 2 days, if not more. Turkish Banking Association head says Turkish banks are not sources of lira liquidity. They are looking for liquidity themselves.